So often people are suffering and people don't know why they are suffering, because actually they don't know what causes suffering within themselves. And that what causes suffering within themselves is the unconsciousness that they have within themselves. They are not conscious about what is happening within them and what is causing that suffering, while everything what is happening inside is the cause of the suffering. By paying attention to your thoughts, to your emotions, to your behavior, that are all instruments of your state of being, you can actually become aware what is happening within you and what is going to happen in the next moment from now to you, within you, and to others by you. You are always creating, unconsciously or consciously, your circumstances and environment. You are always creating the moment after this. This is the moment where you can choose now to take your life in your own hands by paying attention to your thoughts, to your emotions, and to your actions. This moment is also never gonna walk away. It's never gonna gone away. It's always with you, and you can't lose it. You can only abuse it or use it. It's yours, and it is not a privilege to have it, because it is natural, your state. It is the way you are. You are the moment. You are not separated from any material. You are not separated from this. This is thought. It was once an idea to buy it in my mind. To buy it by a thought. It was once a thought in my mind, and I buy it. My outer reality is influenced by my internal reality. Everything external is a reflection of my internal, of my thoughts, of my emotions, of my beliefs, of my psyche, of my mind. Everything. So, what causes suffering? You are causing suffering. You are causing suffering. There is no other way around you. No, it's you. If something happens to you, it happens to you from a reason, for a reason. And the reason is that you have attracted this by something eternal that was causing this. Let's say a negative thought that you was thinking like, oh no, I am scared from debt. Debt is so possible. I have to be aware, or otherwise the next month I will be below zero. And you think this over and over again, so what is going to happen? You're going to manifest that in your external reality. So stay conscious and don't go in insanity. Go with the flow and say to life, what do you have from me? I don't need something from you, but what do you have from me? And life is going to give it to you because you are not going to set pressure on it. There will be no attachment, and every desire is going to be fulfilled. And because you have no desire at that moment, there is no desire going to be fulfilled, because that desire that you are not desiring will be already part of yourself and your reality. So, what do we got in? Our preferred reality that is already built because of our essence. And we don't have to create it because it is already there. We only have to imagine it. Think about it, believe it, but we don't have to think about the how. Because the how is going to take you to a very different stage of reality where the magic is staying outside. Do we want the magic to stay outside? No, I don't want the magic to stay outside. I welcome the magic in my life. I don't care about the how. I am just thinking it, I am just imagining it, I am just believing it, I am just acting as it, but I'm not gonna suffer about the how. Because if you suffer about the how, you're already projecting something that needs a bit of magic to exist. I'm not gonna suffer about the how, because the how will lead me to something that I'm gonna create. And if I just let the how be, the how will take care of itself. The universe will take care of the how. I don't care about it. Fuck it. I don't have to know it. So we have it always in our power, in our minds. And if you have a difficult time, if you have a difficult moment, just go back to your essence, to where you are, to where the moment is. Look around you, connect with the moment, connect with this, connect with you, reconnect with nature, and think about it consistently over and over again. And it will become a conscious manifestation and a conscious, let's see, this was very interesting, a conscious ability, or better said, a conscious competence. This means that you have it and that you don't have to try it. It is already there. In the beginning it will be difficult to think consciously, to manifest consciously, but if you do this over and over again, it is going to be drained into your subconsciousness. And then you have the conscious competence. But first, before you have the conscious competence, you got to become aware of the conscious incompetence. Knowing that you don't know. Knowing this takes you to the place where you know that there is still a long way to go. You see the way that you have to go to conscious competence from conscious incompetence. You see? From that point where you realize that you still know nothing, you absolutely see the way to everything. Take this as a realization into yourself, and you will see yourself. Even if it is a long way to go, you will see where you have to go. Sometimes we look through life and we only can see 50 meters before us. But when you make this realization, you will be able to see 5 kilometers before you instead of 50 meters. You see, I love this and I practice this and this works good, but there is always one rule. Practice, practice, practice brings experience, and experience brings habit. Because thoughts will influence words, or words will influence thoughts. Thoughts bring something in action, like a belief. And actually a belief will bring also something in action. A belief will bring an action in action, and this all is gonna determine your destiny. I'm not gonna go too deep into that, because I wanna stay with that what gives me the power to speak out of myself. My inner universe speaks out of itself, unless it is distracted by the mind. The mind is a great tool, but a dangerous master. So recognize when you are living out of your mind instead of your being. If you do out of your being, you will do everything consciously in a divine way. If you do without your being, not out of your being, you will do everything randomly, out of an unconscious way. You will make random decisions. You will live random experiences. And you will live random events. So what is gonna happen to you? Life is gonna happen to you, but not from you. Because once you start to realize that you can be the manifestation of yourself by your own consciousness, you can start to make this yours. You can start to live the way you want to live. You can start to let life happen from you. And this is actually the other way around of what we see in consciousness. What we see in society. This is the other way around. And often people are asking me, this is something very different, but let's go also know the other way around. People are often asking me, what is happening to me? I can't control my reality. Well, you can't control your reality because you're stuck in a loop of insanity. Not having the conscious ability to take control of your reality in the moment where you can take conscious control of your reality. This is the gap where you can choose to put a meaning on the things that happen to you. You can choose to react consciously on the things that happen to you. What is it meaning? What is it saying? That you always have a bit of space in that event to choose how to react on that event. I lost money. I lost a lot of money. Okay, I lost money. I can choose to react frustrated on that, and I can choose to react in acceptance of that. You're always creating a ripple effect. You're always creating a new slide before your reality. You're always creating an alternate reality. You're always manifesting the next moment that is coming after this one. And after this one. And after this one. So if you are frustrated, you're creating a frustrating moment after this one. If you are happy, acceptant, abundant, you are creating a happy, accepting, abundant moment after this one, after this one, after this one. I'm not gonna say that it is gonna be so worse if you take this moment in a vibe of frustration, but you're still working a little bit. Ooh, there is frustration, but ooh, I thought that I was here, but yeah, you were going like this, boom, there it is. It can be there, whoop, like magic, and it can be there in any moment where you can see it. I'm really grateful that I can do this video, because gratitude is always gonna give more. Always gonna give more. Buddha said once, if I couldn't be grateful because I have no food, I can be grateful because I had some food. He actually didn't say that, but I can't tell you the quote how he was. But I hope you understand what I'm meaning with that, because you always can be grateful for anything in your reality. So for now, I'm very happy that I could talk to you. I'm gonna finish this video because videos can only go 15 minutes on YouTube at this moment, and I'm almost at 15 minutes. My name is Sven, I'm 20 years old and I'm from Belgium, and I encourage you to speak your truth, to share it with others, because you deserve this and you can do this by consistently practicing over again. Do this, take a leap of faith, jump into the dark and seek the light, and you will find it after a while. Ciao.